Top with Washington County Master Gardeners. Today my guest here at Washington County Community Garden is Mary Riley Kliss, an Ozaukee County Master Gardener and one of the chairs for this beautiful, beautiful community garden. Mary, welcome.
Thank you.
Today we're going to be discussing garlic. Probably one of my favorites, one of yours I'm sure, because I see of all the different varieties you have here. Mary, how many varieties do you have and where do you normally pick your garlic up?
I have about, I think, 15 different varieties. I planted about 121 cloves last year, which is more than any one sane person really needs. But I give them away. I do garlic seminars, try to give it away to friends, also to people who come and see how to plant garlic. I like to pick up different varieties when I travel. So 4 of my new types this year came from Kalispell, Montana. When we were in Glacier, and in September we are heading to Olympia National Park.
Okay.
And I know that Port St. Angeles has a farmer's market, so I hope to pick some goodies up there in September as well.
So now you plant garlic in the spring?
In the fall.
You planted in the fall?
You do. Yep,
Okay,
yep. You put the cloves in the fall, and you plant each clove maybe, I don't know, 5-ish, no, maybe 3-ish inches apart. I tend to be a more intensive gardener. I like to pack as many things in as I can. You water it in, give it some fertilizer if you remember. And I then put in maybe 4 to 5 inches of mulch to protect it over the growing season. Your goal is to get, it's just like planting a tulip.
Right.
Your goal is for it to set roots but not sprout. So if we have an unusually warm December, as we did 2 years ago, I came down mid-December and the garlic was already coming up. So I put thicker mulch on top of that. It's the first crop to come up in the spring. Usually it shows about March as soon as the snow melts. And you come down and you peek around and maybe pull back a little mulch to see if there's anything going on down there. And then you basically leave it alone until it's time to harvest. You'll know that it's getting ready to harvest when you see garlic scapes form. And they're this long swirl at the top, a stem that it puts out. And you pop that off.
You just pop it off. You don't have to worry about using a cutters or some kind of a scissors or anything.
You can if you want. The advantage is like asparagus. If you pop it off on the tender spot, then you know that this is all usable in cooking.
Absolutely.
Whereas this is probably a little bit tougher and maybe, well, no, I guess I didn't go down quite far enough on that one. But you can dice that up and use it in stir fries and stews. I've had very good luck dicing it up and putting it in Ziploc bags and leaving it in the freezer, and then just getting out however much I need during the winter.
I make pesto with mine.
Yep, that works too.
And that really
Pestos and dips.
Yep.
So you pop off the scapes, and I think scapes typically come in end of June-ish, depending on the growing season.
Yeah, this year we're a little late because of how cool it's been.
Exactly. And that's the point at which you also want to probably cut back on your watering, other than what Mother Nature might provide, because if it gets too wet, if you continue watering, then you're going to interfere with the drying process. Right. So now we are mid-July, and I think it's time to do some digging. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my fork, and I'm going to pull the mulch back. I love pine straw as a mulch. I have a friend with big pine trees. One of the reasons I like it is because it lasts for about 2 or 3 years. I just keep pulling it off and using. And then you want to dig out maybe 3-4 inches from it, because you want to loosen the soil. And then pull out your
amazing.
And because I have so many different varieties, I'm really careful when I pull them out to label them. And I put them in bunches of maybe 5 or 6, whatever seems to work well. I use plastic silverware and write the variety on the silverware, and I tie this up with a string, and then I put
What a great idea.
and then I just slip that right in the string so that I know which one this is. So I'm quite happy with these. I think they turned out well. And this particular variety, I think, is unknown. We always have a few great unknowns at the community garden where we don't know what it is. So that is, so then you're going to hang this up probably till, I'm going to say, beginning of September maybe, whenever it's really dry. You can cut the bulbs off then, put them in a basket, store them in the basement. Don't put them in the fridge, it's too damp and too wet. And then save your best bulbs for your seed for next year. This one would be a good one because it's got really large cloves. You'll find that as you plant a variety, it gets progressively bigger. Brown Tempest was one that when I first got it, it was very small, and now it's really starting to show it. So there you go.
thank you for watching our video today, and we will be back in fall to show you how to plant garlic.
All right, thank you very much.